Hinduism has a long history, and its origins are unclear. Some scholars believe that it developed from a combination of different religious traditions, while others believe that it emerged independently in India, where it is practiced by about 80% of the population. One of the most striking features of Hinduism is its diversity. Hinduism has no single founder, no single scripture, and no universally accepted set of beliefs. Now that's interesting, isn't it? Hinduism has no specific ethical code, but emphasizes the importance of living a virtuous life. For the ancient Indians, Hinduism wasn't just a religion, it was a way of life. Christianity and Islam, on the other hand, have a far more centralized structure. Both of them have a founder and also have a holy book, which has a lot of prescribed rules its followers need to follow. However, there are no such rules prescribed in any of the holy books of Hinduism. One can read it anywhere or anytime without a problem. So despite being such a unique and diverse religion, why didn't Hinduism spread around the world unlike Christianity and Islam? Hinduism is one of the oldest religions in the world, with its roots dating back to more than 4000 BCE. This means that there is a vast amount of history and culture associated with the religion, which can make it seem even more complex and difficult to understand. But unlike Christianity and Islam, Hinduism has not spread around the globe. One of the main reasons for this is that Hinduism is not a missionary religion, which means that Hindus are not actively seeking to convert others to their faith. Instead, Hindus believe that each person has the right to choose their own path to salvation. Hinduism is a very diverse religion, with many different sectors and subsectors, each with its own beliefs and practices. This can make it difficult for outsiders to understand and appreciate Hinduism. Another reason is that the Indian subcontinent is geographically isolated from the rest of the world in all directions. In the north, there lies the Himalayas. In the south, there is a vast ocean. And in the west, there are many mountains, making it difficult for the ancient people to travel west. But since there weren't any such restrictions in the east, Hinduism managed to spread its influence in many Asian countries, like Thailand, Cambodia, Indonesia, Myanmar, and so on. This is one of the reasons why there are so many cultural similarities between these Asian countries and India. Another reason is that Hinduism is a very complex religion with many different gods and beliefs, which can be quite confusing for outsiders. Hinduism is a collection of traditions and philosophies that have developed over time. This can make it seem like there are countless different ways to be a Hindu, which can be confusing. As you go from North India to South India or from East India to West India, you will notice the huge difference in culture and traditions. Although they all follow the same faith, you will be mesmerized by the diversity of the religion. Now, this may be a normal thing for Indians, but it's too much for an outsider to comprehend. This was also the case way back in the ancient world, during the time of kings and queens. Thanks to the merchants and traders of that time, the ancient kingdoms were more connected than we think. So, when the merchants and traders of different kingdoms came to India, they were blown away by the diversity of Indians. So it was difficult for the other faith people to adopt Hinduism, as there isn't any single supreme god they can look up to. All the gods and goddesses in Hinduism are treated equally and worshipped with devotion. Some outsiders may even have denied the existence of Hinduism by calling it a polytheistic religion, which is unacceptable for people who believe in a singular god. Polytheism is nothing but the belief in multiple deities, which are usually assembled into a pantheon of gods and goddesses. And so this is why, even though Hinduism didn't spread around the world, Buddhism, a much younger religion, which was also formed in ancient India, managed to spread across Asia. Do you want to know how Buddhism spreads across the world? If yes, then hit subscribe and get all the videos you want right on your home feed. See you soon!